Welcome back to episode 2, the hunt for the best Texan barbecue in Berlin. We're en route now to the depths of the Brandenburg forest to meet Michael and Ben, two guys just obsessed with the art of barbecue. Okay, so we have got, this is awesome, we're ready to rock. We've got our beer, we've got our bread, we have our sausages, and I'm gonna make a little coleslaw when we get there as well. So, let's go and eat some barbecue. A little fact about Texan barbecue, it was actually German settlers and Czechoslovakian settlers that started smoking meat in Texas and selling it to their customers that began the art of barbecue as we now know it in America and Texas. So here we are back in Germany smoking Texan barbecue with a German in the Brandenburg forest, but also a Californian who moved to Austin, Texas to learn to smoke Texan barbecue the German way back in Germany. It's delicious. But the true art of barbecue as we now know it, low and slow over indirect heat with smoke, really came and was perfected in America. Wasn't it? Do you know better? Let me know. Yes! We've arrived. Follow me. I think it's this way. I've literally never been here, so we go and find him. Now we can smell it. The shoot's just, it's a workout. The booze, food, workout, marathon. Whoa, oh my God, look at this. Michael! You want the bread or the beer? Take the beer, man. Michael from the Bird BBQ. Ben, come in. Good to meet you, man.
Hey, Nice to meet you, brother.
Nice to meet you, brother.
Yeah, welcome to the woods.
Dude, this is
the smoker.
fuck me, this is incredible. All right, nice, nice. To be honest, first and foremost, let's just have a beer. Let's get a drink going. Cheers.
Yeah.
Michael, good to see you. Cheers, man. Cheers. Guys, thank you so much for having us. We're in Ben's garden here at his barbecue with Michael, the boss from the Bird BBQ. And I don't know, is it fair to say that you two guys must literally be the leading authorities on Texas barbecue in Berlin?
No, I don't know. I just like to every time put 100% in. And if somebody likes it more than other places, I'm happy with it, but that's not what I'm going for.
He's a humble man. His
He's a-
barbecue is solid.
He is a very, very humble
Too
man.
humble.
You know, you put so many hours in.
Yeah,
So-
like you were saying, how long roughly for a brisket?
So just to cook a brisket takes like between, or for me, it takes like between 14 and 18 hours. And if you spend so much energy and time to it, it would suck if it's just average.
Ben, where are you from?
Originally California, recently Texas. Texas is where I learned this.
I did the pilgrimage to Austin, Texas. I ended up at Le Barbecue, was my favorite spot that I managed to visit for brisket and stuff. Me and Michael were talking about it, and then he said, well, you know, you've got to come and meet Ben. Like, we have something in common here. And you have trained with those guys. Is this correct?
That's right, that's right.
Right.
I trained with John Lewis and Isael Ramos from La Barbecue.
Amazing,
And
mate.
made their brisket for a while. Yeah.
How long were you
in
there?
the hot Texas sun, man. There was no air conditioning, but yeah, it was some good brisket.
They're the top dogs, right?
That's right. That's
They're
right.
the
Down in
top
Franklin
dogs.
Barbecue. Actually, I would
There's
say
a lot more.
there's a
I have
lot-
to say.
There's a lot.
have come
You know,
a shout out to Isael Ramos at 2M Smokehouse. I think that's the best barbecue right now out.
Really?
Yeah.
2M
2M
Smokehouse.
Smokehouse
Oh,
in
sweet.
San Antonio. It's phenomenal, man. It's fucking amazing.
Guys, we just hit 500 subs, so thank you so much for subscribing. If you did, thank you, thank you, thank you. Did you? Subscribe. Thank you, Mum. Thank you, Mum. Thank you, Mum's friends. Thank you, Klaus's mum's friends. Thank you, Reggie's mum's friends. Thanks, mums. Hey, look, why don't you give us a tour of this whole spot? Because this is a really cool spot here he's got. Again, this is such a classic Berlin story. It's like, you know, how on earth did a Californian end up making Texas barbecue an hour and a half south in the fucking forest from Berlin?
Yeah.
Please tell us.
Yeah,
What's the
totally.
deal, man?
So I came here, and one of the things that I missed from the States was just quality, authentic Texas barbecue. You know, it's a flavor, it's an umami, it's a mouthfeel, it's an experience that you just don't get with German beef. German cuisine has its own, you know, highlights, but barbecue's not one of them.
Yeah.
So I was like, I have to figure out how to do this here, and the only way to do it is on a proper cooker, in the right environment. And so I searched high and low for those things, couldn't find them. So I decided to build my own smoker.
You built that?
I built that, yeah, in Bavaria.
In Bavaria?
In Bavaria, yeah.
So hang on, we are, I mean, 800 miles, I guess?
Yeah.
North of Bavaria?
All right.
Let's go. You built that in Bavaria?
Yes.
By hand?
By hand. I almost chopped off a finger, learned how to weld, but it was a 5-month amazing experience, man. It's fucking cool.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so I have a
So you
I have a
taught
special
yourself to
bond.
weld to make that?
Yeah,
Does she have a name?
You know what? She doesn't have a name yet, but I'm working on that. You know, I gotta feel it, you know?
Yeah.
So then I needed to find a spot to put her, you know, and I knew I wanted to bring barbecue to Berlin. And I knew that Berlin it's tough to have an open fire and to have smoke going into the environment. So I needed a spot, at least for now, for the interim, to have the smoker.
Yeah.
So I looked high and low. I went on eBay Kleinanzeigen and actually found this garden space.
It's pretty
commune.
hippie, man. It feels pretty hippie, dude.
Yeah.
Isn't it? This is like,
Yeah,
I mean, we might as well be like backwoods California.
In Kentucky or something.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
There's Jeanette and there's
Hello, Jeanette. Hi.
Jeanette's the lady in charge.
Yeah. And yeah, you've got your herbs over there. We've got, so the guys are under here. There's an apple tree.
Apple tree, there's a sour cherry right over there. You know what I want to do is I want to put some apple into a mop for my ribs. So
Okay.
sliced apple, some of the sour cherry, maybe some heat.
Beautiful.
And get some of that on the
A
on
mop
the
is
pork
what?
rib.
A mop's what you baste with, right?
Yeah. What I do is on spares, what I'll do is after cooking them for about 6 hours, what we'll do is we'll finish them with kind of a sweet mop before we wrap them, and then they kind of just chill until service, and that sweet flavor gets infused into the meat, and it's great. I have to tell you a fun fact.
Yeah, go on.
Misha will listen to barbecue podcasts, okay, while he's smoking out here with me on his fucking off day.
I can explain this.
That is.
I told you.
That is
That's
a strange
why.
dude, okay?
Okay, I can explain this. So, I'm German, obviously. I didn't grow up in Texas. I don't have a granddaddy that is cooking briskets since 60 years. So I'm soaking up every information that I can get. I didn't have a teacher.
Yeah.
And I'm still learning every day, you know. And I'm really hungry to get more information.
You're totally self-taught.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
by the internet.
Yeah,
You
by
know,
the
It's
internet.
the new generation, even if I'm not that young. Cooking briskets takes a long time, so I have time to think about it. It's like, why is this person doing it like that? Why I'm doing it like this? I have books written down. I have cooks like, it's crazy, you know? How is the weather? How is the wood? What time I did this, the temperature, and I'm going back into those cooks. If something turns out really great, I'm like, okay, let's see, why is this like this? And like maybe really German, but like I'm going into this and trying to understand this. I still didn't understand it because it's still like fucking around with me, this whole thing. If nobody cares about the brisket I cooked yesterday, because it's already gone, so I have to make tomorrow's brisket great again.
Like I told you, it's go. Yeah. Guys, let's go and have a look at her.
Let's do it. And actually, I have to give a giant shout out before we get started with Kai Breitbarth. So he let me borrow his shop in and he helped me fabricate this thing. This guy's like a savage. We built this is a double-walled ceramic insulated firebox, and it's enough to hold like between about 100 centimeter log.
I want to thank you both so much,
Thank you.
man.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us, for cooking the most amazing meal. Mate, thank you. And I think it's like a perfect Berlin story. Like it really is, you know, like we just said, like these guys cooking barbecue Texas style in Berlin, an hour and a half south of the city. And yeah, thank you for having us. It was amazing. Cheers, dudes.
Hope you enjoyed the lunch.
Cheers. But you don't have a beer. But thank you, Michael. I'm sorry.
He's got meat though.
Guys, he's got meat. The man's got meat.
I got the barbecue belly.
I don't know how we're ever going to top that. That was unbelievable. Gastronomic mind blow. I've had an orgasm. Gastronomic orgasm. Not a real one yet, but it is Friday. We'll see. Anyway, that was delicious. I loved it. What do you call barbecue? It's a braai in South Africa. We call it barbecue in England, but really it's grilling. Barbie in Australia. Let us know your favourite style, type. We'll see you next week. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe. Peace out. Wallop.